Good evening, everybody. Tammy Womack. I am going to do a Christmas transfer tonight, and I just have this piece of lumber. I think it's like a 2-inch thick piece. I'm not sure on the regular dimensions. It was just a scrap piece that I had. And I'm gonna do Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, but I'm going to manipulate it a little bit, not according to what's on this transfer. So I'm going to move stuff around. Let me just put my stuff away. Hold on just a second. I'm going to be using the bark paste, the black, the candy apple red, the white, and the garden herb green. So I'm going to be using all of these colors on this design. The apple red, whoops, white, and sorry about that. Herb green. Not sure this. I'm going to be using all of these colors. Okay. Let's see. Hold on just a green. Okay. Sorry, technical difficulties. Trying to silent. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to peel this off of here. And I'm going to fuzz this big one. Hi, Uncle Randy. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to somewhat center the wording, Have Yourself a Merry, and then I'm going to move Christmas further down and put little in between them, in between the Merry and the Christmas, just because it's not going to fit on this board, and a little bit of the OCD's coming out, so I just want to make sure that it will fit. Hi, Paula. Are you ready for Saturday? I certainly am. And then I'm probably going to put the holly. I guess we'll figure out where we'll put the holly once we figure out the rest of the design. So I'm just going to center that. Let's see. 3.5. That was actually pretty spot on. Okay, so I'm just gonna level this out, which looks like I got something in there. Okay. Okay, Have Yourself a Merry. I think I'm going to do, we'll do Christmas in white. Have Yourself. Maybe we'll do the Merry in black. Okay. And I'm just going to, I cut one of my squeegees into like a tiny piece just to get into these little spots. So this will be a little bit tricky on how to get it cleaned up a little bit. Normally, I'd be in bed at this hour. It is 8:30. Hi, Marie. Because I get up pretty early. But I wanted to get started on my Christmas my Christmas boards, because I'm going to be doing the middle school craft show in November here in Ottawa, Kansas. It's a big deal, so I wanted to make sure I have enough stock to sell. Okay, I think I got all of the Mary. I'm just gonna put my squeegee in there and I'll just get out a new one. Okay, and then let's see, have yourself. Maybe we'll do the A, have yourself A in white. If I can get my paste to open. Get my big one out. Hi, Mom. So I'm just going to use the white on the Have Yourself A. Really don't need a whole lot. Then I'm going to use the A. Okay. Hi, Christy. And I think I'm going to do my lines here in red, which I'm going to use this contraption. It's a stir stick, but it's tapered on one end, so helps you get into those small spots. Hi, Lee. Now I'm just going to go right here. Oop, looks like I messed up. That's all right. Got a little bit of black in there. Nobody's perfect. These are kind of tight spots. Maybe I should have done the black last. Oh well. It's kind of nice and quiet in my basement. I think my kids, my husband are upstairs. Maybe getting ready for bed. My 7-year-old has been sick with strep. Yes, that horrible sickness is going around already, and it's the beginning of October. She's finally starting to get over it. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Shauna. Okay, so I'm going to peel this up. Oh, the white is not sticking very well. I don't think it's wet enough. So maybe that'll help. No, it's not gonna help. That's all right. I think it was too dry. All right, then I'm just gonna reposition it, because you can actually see the transfer through it. I'm gonna get my finger in the water, and I'm just gonna rub on here and see if I can get the paste to release from the transfer onto my board. But I don't want to do it too much, because then it will bleed the paste and it will not stick very well. And if it looks horrible, I can wipe it off and start over. It is way too early for strep, I agree. Well, and see, that's what happens when you get it too wet. It does that. So I'm probably just going to wipe that off and do the words over again. So I'm just going to lay this down and wipe the back off. I know you guys can't see me do this, but I'm just using a Clorox wipe to the back of the transfer. Here, let me move the camera. And I'm just going to wipe the back because that's where it's dry. And it's still pretty sticky. Hi, Sydney. Okay, then I'm going to flip it over. And wipe the front off as best as I can. The paste is really easy to clean up. Okay. Bring my board back over here. Let me center you guys back up. There you go. Everybody see? Okay. So I'm going to try to wipe up. And the paste is water soluble, so it will wipe off a majority of your products. Or your surfaces, I should say. Let me get a clean rag. Yeah, I do go through a lot of baby wipes. But it's easier to use a baby wipe than it is to use a rag, just because they're cheap and they're easier to keep track of, I think. My son's potty trained, and I still have wipes delivered to our house from Amazon. And I was gonna stop the order because I get them like, I think every month or 2 months. And then when I started this business, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna keep those wipes coming because I'm gonna use them. Okay, let's see. Okay, so, and if I wanted to, I could wipe off the red and do that over again. So I'm just gonna run the hairdryer over it and dry it off so my paste doesn't bleed again. Hi, Dan. For the most part, that's pretty dry. So I'm just gonna line it back up with the Mary. Figure out where I was. think I might just do the red again. But I think I'm gonna do that first before I do my white. And I might just go back over some of the spots on the black. So I'm gonna do the red first. Hi, Denise. Again, if you guys are just joining me, I have a wooden block that I am doing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, but I am not doing it according to this stencil. I'm gonna move it around, make it look just a tad bit different. So how's everybody on this fine Tuesday evening at 8:45? I would be in bed. Okay, so let me do the black. And I'm just gonna do maybe just the M and the E. Hi, Callie. Okay, now I'm gonna do the white. Let's try this again. Is everybody excited that fall is here? I know I am. I love fall. Pumpkins and leaves and cooler weather. Okay, I think I got it for the most part. All right, let's peel this up. Oh, so much better. Beautiful. Okay, so then now I'm going to I'm going to center Christmas towards the bottom. Maybe I'll actually no. I'm going to dry this with the hairdryer and then I'm going to do little. Oh, let me get this. I got a couple of smudges, which those are so easy to wipe up. Which I'm not sure how I got some of these spots. Oh, this is that holly berry that's right next to the Mary. Probably should have left that dot. Now I just made a big smudge. Oh well. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna run the hairdryer on it. Doesn't take very long for the paste to dry. Okay. So then now I'm just gonna put little somewhere in the middle, probably right about there. That seems, oh, that's not quite the middle, is it? let's see, we should probably, let's do this in the green, in the garden herb. Ooh, it's really soft. Okay. Didn't even need to use a whole lot. All these pastes are different consistencies, so you just have to, you know, make sure you keep it a pretty good consistent type of format. All right, let's peel this up. Oh, that's cute. All right, now I'm gonna run the hair dryer to dry that so I can do my Christmas underneath. Now I'm just drying it because I do not want, if I put my adhesive transfer over something I've already done and it come up. So, don't want to get upset. Okay, so I'm just going to center the Christmas down here. Probably try to leave about the same amount of room that there was on the top. That's just my preference, my OCD-ness. So that's an inch. We could go up just a little higher, but not too much because I don't want to go into the little. And that looks pretty good right there. Okay, so I'm just going to smooth out Christmas as best as I can. Which I know I wanted to do it in the white, and it's gonna mess up right here because there's black in there. But it's dry, so maybe it won't affect it, but I guess we'll find out. Just smooth it all out, get all the bubbles out because we don't want it to bleed. Okay, and we were gonna do this in the white. So I'm just going to wipe off this red so I can stir my white. And see, this is a thicker consistency, so this is a little bit harder to work with. And all you have to do is just spray it with a little bit of water, stir it up, and you're golden. Okay. Okay, so then I have my white squeegee, and I'm just gonna get some in there, and I'm doing Christmas. And I'll try to work as fast as I can because this stuff is a little bit thicker. So it's going to dry really fast. And then I'll have the same result that I had up here the first time where it was coming off with the transfer and it wasn't sticking to my board. And I really don't want to wipe this one up again. So I think I got the majority of it. Now I'm just going to wipe up my excess because I want it to have a smooth, crisp surface when I peel it off. I don't want it to seem choppy. So I'm just going to peel this up. Well, Looks like I didn't work fast enough. It's already dry. Dang it. Okay. So then I'm just gonna clean up the Christmas portion and try again. And I'm just cleaning it up with Clorox wipes. And when I clean it up, it will release the dried pieces that are in it. If you know anybody who likes to do crafts, feel free to invite them to the video or share the video with them. I know there's a lot of people out there who like to do Christmas crafts, me being one of them. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, and my house, not as decorated as, you know, one of them Christmas magazines, but not a picture perfect, but I tried to make it look like that. Every year I add more pieces. Hold on just a second. Reveal comments. There we go. Okay, now I can see the, let's see. Matt is doing a sleep study at home. He's hooked to wires and tubes. That's pretty funny. Let's see. Am I framing this one? No, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna rub maybe an antique wax on top of it to give it a more vintage feel. If anybody new is watching, drop me a wave in the comments so I know you're there, because I'm trying to do this and watch the video at the same time to see who is watching. I'm trying to work as fast as I can so this doesn't dry on me again. And I'm just making a Christmas sign. I know I'm bypassing Thanksgiving and Halloween, but Christmas should be every day, right? All right, let's try this again. Oh, it somewhat worked. It's that darn C. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. All right, I'm just gonna run the hairdryer. No, I think I'll be all right. All right, well, let's try that C one more time. Hey, Shay. Hey, Cody. Hi, Amanda. Now, if you guys want to be a part of the VIP page, just let me know and I'll get you added. Hi, Micheline. So I'm going to try this C one more time. There. And maybe a little bit of the H. Okay, third time's a charm, right? Well, the C was, not the H. This transfer just doesn't like me today. I'm gonna get it. I will get you. There we go. That's better. All right, so then I'm gonna shoot this with the hairdryer, let the white dry. And we'll figure out where to put the holly. Okay. Does anybody have any suggestions where we could put the holly? I'm almost thinking like maybe right in here. Or maybe up here. Any suggestions? There's two parts to the holly. We have the leaves and then we have the berries. I think I might do them. Let's just see how much room we have if we lay it down. Excuse me. Okay. Well, let me move my paste first. We still have the brick to use. And hi, Donna. So let's see, I think I might just do it here. Because I don't want to cover up the letters. But that seems like a really good spot right there. Let's see, what about this side? And we could have it go off. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and do this side. Excuse me. Oh, I got something under there. Let's get that out. Oh, piece of dried up paste. Okay, so I think I might do a little bit of ombre with the leaves. I'm going to use the garden herb and I'm going to use the brick, or I mean not the brick, the bark, just to give it that woodsy feel. Okay, so how we do the ombre is you mix it with a little bit of water. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to go do these two because the berries just go on top of it, so it really doesn't matter. Okay. And then I have another squeegee for the brick. And I'm going to do it in some occasional spots. I know it's not going to mix in very well, but I'm just going to mix it together. Let's see what that did for us. Ooh. It's kind of a mixture between the brown and the green. Not too shabby. I like how it just goes off. Leaves imagination. wander to the eye. All right, then we're just going to put this one here. I don't know if I said hi to you yet, Andy, but figured I'd say hi now if I did. Okay, so then we're going to do the same thing with this one. Do the green. Or the garden herb, I should call it. And then I'm going to mix the bark. Maybe I won't use as much. And we'll just mix it in there. I feel like when I do this, I feel like Bob Ross. Put a little happy tree there. Does anybody else like Bob Ross? I know my daughter loves to watch Bob Ross on, I think it's Netflix. Yes, there are episodes of Bob Ross on Netflix. Okay, so I'm done with the big transfer. I'm done with all this. So I'm going to soak that in the water so it'll be easier to wipe and clean off. Now I'm going to run the hairdryer over. You need dude squirrel he found. What? I don't know what you're saying, Marie. To live in your apron. Yeah, I practically live in my apron, and I actually didn't put it on today. I'm still in my work clothes. All right, so I'm going to run this with the hairdryer. Oh, now I know what you're saying, Marie. Are you talking about Gavin? No, Josh. Yeah, the squirrel ended up dying. Pretty sad. I had a friend that I work with. Him and my husband were metal detecting, and they had found a baby squirrel. And Josh has raised baby squirrels before, and he said that the squirrel looked like, you know, it was pretty lethargic. It probably wasn't going to make it, but he was going to try to nurse it and keep it healthy and bring it back to life. And a couple of days had passed. It was actually doing really well. And I don't know what exactly happened, but he didn't pull through, and the poor little guy passed away. And he was so cute. He would literally, he'd be the size of your hand. So, he is in squirrel heaven. Okay, so I think on the berries, let me close up my paste so they don't dry out. I might just use a mixture of brick and the candy apple. Okay. And I'm just gonna, these actually line up pretty well with the pattern so you can see through the screen. Okay, so what did I use for my red? Oh, that's right. I used my stir stick, which I gotta stir my brick color. It's a little bit thick. Probably should get some water added to it. I have to buy a spray bottle this weekend. I stole the spray bottle out of my bathroom that I used for my daughter's hair in the morning and stole it for my last make and take. So I should probably get some more because I got another make and take this weekend. All right. So now I am going to mix the brick and the candy apple, and we'll see what kind of creation we can get. Maybe it'll be cool berries, maybe it'll be ugly berries. We don't know. Berries are berries. Has anybody started their Christmas shopping yet? I know I haven't. My husband and I usually wait till Black Friday and get it all at once and get just a few things here and there. Does anybody do the Black Friday shopping? Are they crazy enough to get out there? I know my husband and I am. And we go down to Wichita. We got family, his side of the family down there. Oh yeah, I like that. And leave the kids with the grandparents, and we do our shopping, and we're usually out within like an hour and a half. And yeah, we usually just get it all done at once. So, okay, so there's the Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I did it my way with one transfer. So I moved it around, put it where I wanted it. I could probably add some more holly, but I don't want to overpower it. I want to keep it kind of simple. Not sure if I don't think I'm going to frame this out yet. I don't know if I want to. I'm thinking if I waxed it with a dark vintage wax, it will look rustic and vintage looking. And, you know, somebody could lean this against their entryway table and maybe they decorate, you know, the table with holly or garland or Christmas lights, and it'll hide the bottom of the wood. So I think it would look really nice just the way it is. So I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to put some dark wax on it sometime this week, and I will post finished results after I get it done. So if you guys are watching me live, thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, type in replay at the bottom. Feel free to share this video or invite other people to watch it. I will probably do another live tomorrow night if I can fit in some time. My daughter's got some softball practice. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.